Hey everyone, doing another Let's Paint here. So I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but there's a fad that may or may not be going on still. I'm not sure. I'm very bad at keeping up with fads. But you paint Pokemon cards. Essentially what you do is expand the background from the picture on the card and just let it bleed into the rest of the card so it looks like it's a nice little scenery, kind of whatchamacallit. Yes, lots of scientific terms here. It's very, very scientific. So I decided to give it a try. And so I chose, I went out and bought a card, and out of the cards I was given in the pack, I got this cool little Voltorb here. And let me tell you, I was really, really intimidated by this, because landscapes are not my forte. Like, I don't enjoy doing it, so my skills of doing landscapes are subpar. So I figured, hey, if nothing else, this will, let me have more time to practice landscapes and whatnot by giving me like a prompt and allowing me to expand that prompt. But I was very intimidated by a lot of the woodland creatures in their forest, so I went with a black background of a sentient Pokeball. So yeah, let's begin! For my setup, I didn't really know what I was going to do, so I got a whole bunch of paint and a whole bunch of paintbrushes, and then I was like, ooh, sparkles. I could do sparkles. So I have my glitter paint here, and I have my metallic paint here, and I have my acrylic paints over here, and then there's my little canvas area with a Pokemon card, paintbrush, cup of water, a palette, and my little baby legs of my little baby camera stand. It's important. So yeah. Alright, and finally we start getting to the painting. So, since the background is black, I painted it black, which is a no-brainer. I watched a few tutorials about, how to paint cards, and a lot of them say you need a matte, you need an undercoat to help the colors not seem so see-through. I skipped that step because black is all-consuming, and it doesn't care if it has anything. And also, since I couldn't match the colors of the neon lights, I decided to cover those up too. And another thing I learned, of course, after painting, is that if you use too much paint, the card will warp. So that's always fun. But so next time I can't do that. It wasn't too bad of a warp, but it was, enough to make me panic. And the worst part about painting is waiting for things to dry. Especially when you glob it on like I do, because I love globbing on paint. And wanted to make it look all nice. And then I realized that I had made a horrible mistake that I wanted to keep. Was that I made a sentient ball in a black void. And then, you know what? It just judges me constantly. I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? Just stupid orb, just judging me in my life choices. It doesn't know me. It doesn't know what I've been through. Stupid ball. It's not even really existing. It's just in a stupid void. Anywho. So, after the void has dried and I had enough of its judginess, I decided to try to put on back the neon lights that was around Voltorb to begin with. And this is a nice little cotton candy pink I have here. Oh, look at those squiggly lines, not even close to being even. But that's okay, because I don't want it to be even quite yet. And just, believe it or not, this is just like a placeholder kind of thing. And honestly, I think doing these lines would probably have been better to do with Posca pens or pens filled with paint, so I could just write it and get a much straighter line and make it look better. But you know what? I'll work with what I have. And what I have is cotton candy pink and cotton candy blue, which we will see soon if I can hurry up. Oh, I didn't squeeze the paint out. That's right. I forgot to squeeze the paint out, so I took forever and a day to squeeze that paint out. Oh, look at that cotton candy blue. It's so cotton candy and blue. This is fantastic commentary. I know it is. And I flip it over because it's just easier to paint that way, and I'm freaking out that no one can see what's going on because my hand's in the way. And I'm like, great. All my insecurities are coming out. What else can happen in my life? But it's pretty simple so far. And, you know, just extending the background, what little background I had, because this is me practicing just doing it in general. And then this is one of my favorite parts right here, adding the yellow. It really helps break up the blue and the pink cotton candy and just make it more feel like electricity and stuff. So, and I just go up and down, made a nice little circle. Apparently I can make nice lines when they're just a centimeter long. So I'm actually looking up reference of what the card looked like beforehand so I can reimagine those lines. And those lines, those colorful lines, really reminded me of a neon open sign. So I decided to make this into like a little open sign, and again I'm looking up reference about what an open sign looks like, a neon open sign, and I'm just kind of putting it on with a little pencil and seeing how it looks. And guess what? I don't like it. I have to erase it, and I'm actually quite surprised that it came off as well as it did. And so I make a little, because I wanted to be more diagonal. It was a little bit more straight. I wanted to be on a diagonal, so it looked more neon-ish sign-like. And I go in with my teeniest brush that is still too big. Oh, it's my teeniest one, and I still need a teenier one for the details. And then I go in and start writing open like a pro. I'm actually quite happy how this part came out, because like I'm not very good at cursive. So just seeing how well this came out made me very happy. And I will have to show my mother later because she always makes fun of my cursive. And now I can show her that I can at least paint in cursive. And maybe she'll love me again. And as you can see, it's very transparent, so I have to go over it a few times. And I'm very impatient because I don't want to wait 2 hours for it to dry. This actually took me about 2 nights to paint because the black took forever. It took like an hour for it to dry in each one, which probably should have ticked me off that I was doing too much paint on my background. But you know what? C'est la vie. This is my first time and I'm learning. But I hate waiting for paint to dry. It drives me nuts. I always usually play video games as I'm waiting for it to dry. And after like 2 hours, it's still not dry. It dries. Oh, I'm just like, why? What else can I do to appease you paint gods? Just dry faster. And they say, suffer. We want you to suffer. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So. Oh my god, come on, can you hurry up with that N? Yes, we know, we see the N. Yeah, look, okay, it looks good. No, stop it. Oh my god, why? Why are you taking so long? When I was editing this, like, before I sped it up, the whole process of me recording myself, I had like an hour's worth of recording stuff, and I blew my mind because it didn't feel like an hour. And then this is me pouring out more paint because I'm not, nearly as organized as I pretend to be, which I don't. Oh, this is my favorite part. So this is me adding a glow to the neon stripes, and I use a very bristled brush. It's like, you know, it's almost like a brush, like a hairbrush kind of bristle. And I take very small amounts of paint and I push all around to give it kind of a glowy look. Later on in the video, we'll see that I just totally destroyed that later, but I don't care because I still had fun doing this. And you can see I am going over the lines I had before. And that was my plan, actually. I did plan for that. And I'm just, you know, kind of boop, 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 with it. And then I turn it over and I do the same thing. Guess what? Come on, dry that paint off. I do the same thing with the blue, and I use a darker shade of blue and pink. So that way when I paint over it, with the lighter color, wow, I'm good at speaking. But yes, when I go over it again with the lighter color, it'll give it more of a glowy look. It'll look good, don't worry, it'll look good, and, you know, no one will suspect a thing. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Very impressive. Trying to dry it, and trying to blow on it. Clean off that brush again. Always keep your paints, you know, your paintbrushes clean. Oh, I'm going to go over right now. Oh, look at that. It's going to look so good. You'll see how much brighter it is. Oh, look, you can really see how much brighter it is. It's very nice. Oh, and then this is where I'm really wishing I had the Posca pens. But Posca pens are very expensive, or paint pens in general are very expensive. $3 a pop, and I'm just like, no, I'll do what I have, and then horribly regret it because my lines are not straight at all. They're very wibbly wobbly, despite my best efforts of going slow and just trying my best to make it look even. Oh. But this is why I had to cover up the neon lights that were previously on it, because I could not color match it with the paints I had. And so I just had to hopefully recreate it as best as I could without just leaving it as a void. I was very tempted to leave it as the void. But no, I had to go extra. And then here I am going in with the blue. Oh, it looks so nice with the blue. Oh. Even now I'm still like, oh, this doesn't look half bad. And it doesn't. Definitely could improve on some stuff. But like, overall I'm pretty happy how it came out with. Oh, spit just came out of my mouth. Oh, that's disgusting. As you can see, more wobbly lines. But you know what? I need either I have to get Posca pens or paint pens or a even tinier paintbrush, because I don't know what else I could have done. And then we go up, and we go down. And I'm cursing at myself because the lines are getting thicker. I don't want them to be thicker, but there's nothing more I can do about it. I'm just trying to, you know, straighten it up, all the curvy lines, try and make it as neat as possible. And then, oh, guess what? We're going back to the open sign. I know, you thought I was done with it, didn't you? Suckers. I'm not done. So I decided to match the open sign with the electric lines with the Voltorb, just to, you know, help it give a more unified look. And so I'll be doing the same thing, and of course I'm like, ah, man. Messed up that one line, that pink line. And I'm like, no! Must fix it after it dries, because if I fix it while it's still wet, it will make it worse. So thankfully, black is all consuming, and I can just try to fix it little by little. See my futile episode? Oh my god, why can't I talk? But my futile, there we go, mouth. Glad we learned how to talk. It's trying to attempt to make it look nicer, and then I mess up more, and then I panic, and then I blow on it, and then try to fix it. Yeah, I'm trying to make it more, it kind of looks like a Disney D, now that I look at it. Huh. Weird. Huh. Yeah. We see you fixing it. We're seeing you fail at it. Oh, look, there's your head. Oh, your head looks so nice. Yeah. You can, it looks fine. You can stop now. No, please stop. Oh, no, we're going after that one. I had to fix that one. I was like, oh no. So, that's going to be, I mean, oh, come on. You can do it. Oh, should we? No? Okay. Yeah, I guess that looks better. So, oh no, we're not going to fix that one part that made me really upset as I'm recording this? No? Okay, fine. I'm glad I could find my faults in my stars. So yeah, going over with the glow effect again. Because it makes me happy. Glow, glow, glow. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, Oh, yeah. And what we're going to do next? We're cleaning the brush. Yeah, We're adding a yellow glow. Oh, my goodness. Which I guess makes sense since, you know, it's supposed to be a light and neon lights glow. I know I'm just thinking really outside the box. I didn't actually use a lighter color of yellow. I just the yellow, I used the same color of yellow, and thankfully it was so transparent that it looked like it was, you know, it looked fine to me. But yeah. Yeah, we're fixing more stuff. Oh, thank God we fixed that pea. Oh. Alright, Oh, little E's gain attention. Oh, yeah. That's right, I had to go over those because it was still a little bit too transparent for my liking, so I went over it again. We're gonna flip it? Yeah, flip it, girl. And then, whoop, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Oh, did I mess something up? Am I going to fix it? Oh, what's going on? What am I doing? Oh, I'm flipping it again. Ah, I'm doing the more neon lights. Ooh. Now I'm getting close to done, as you might have found out. Okay, I guess that looks better-ish. You can really stop. You can stop doing that now. Great. Fantastic. Wow. I'm doing a lot of flipping here. Mostly because I'm right-handed and it's really hard for me not to like put my face right next to this card to like get really close to the details because I know it won't, I can't record the back of my head forever. I mean, that'd be pretty funny if I just recorded the back of my head for like 30 minutes to an hour. So adding a little bit more glow so it stands out more. Yeah, you're doing good. Don't worry about it. We're going to do the pink? Yeah, do the pink. Blah, 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 that pink on there. Yeah. Now we paint over it. Paint over the lighter pink. You can do it, girl. Oh, come on, girl. Oh. Oh, we're fixing the blue first. That's probably a good idea. It was dry. It dried before the pink. We're going to do the pink now? Oh, no, we'll flip it. Then we do it. Flip it good. Huh. I forgot how much fun I had doing this. Even though I kept going like, no, why? I need to stop. But I can't. I must keep going on. So just fixing up little small details here and there. Trying to keep it still as possible. And then I think I fixed the yellow line a little bit. Oh yeah, there I go. Yeah. All the little baby touches. Little baby strokes. Alright, and then guess what? We let it dry. For like an hour. Because it takes forever. Oh, and then, so then I decided to be extra, right? I'm like, hey, I have metallic paint. Why don't I add the metallic paint on there to give it more of a shimmery, glowy look? Spoiler alerts, I liked it, but then I also cover it up later because I'm silly. But you can't really see it, even even in person. It wasn't really all that visible because I think it was the blue at least was too close to the light blue and wasn't really showing up. And but if I'm going to do it once, gotta do it to all this stuff. Here's the pink. Again, you can't really see it, but I'm just trying to add some details. Because why not go all out? It's my first painting, and it's more of an abstract one than an actual background, which my brain liked. My brain likes abstract stuff. I like things to be cartoony. It makes me happy. And then I add some, oh, that was a horrible focus. For the love of God, why don't you get everything ready beforehand? Oh, there's my white metallic. Go ahead and put that on the yellow. Look at this. Oh yeah, put it on the yellow. Like a pro. So, yeah, put it on that side. It's probably a little easier. Put little highlights here and there. Almost done. We're so close. So close. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks really nice. Yeah. And then guess what? We let it dry, suckers. And then what else? I have one more thing. I know it's a certain little surprise. Glitter! Yes, I decided to put glitter on it because I wanted to pretend it was a holographic card, but also to give it more of like a shiny, cool thing. And at first I was just going to put on the black. But I decided not to, as you'll see later on. But what's interesting with glitter paint is that it's literally just glitter in clear acrylic paint. And you can't really paint with glitter. You have to dab it on and smoosh it around. You have to kind of move it around, and because if you paint it, it'll just paint the clear acrylic and the sparkles won't come out at all. So when I was first using it, it was very much a learning curve of why I can't do this. So, it's looking so good. I love the sparkles. Sparkles are so nice. Oh, sparkles. And pushing it over there. Push. Come on. And push. And with glitter, since it's a clear metallic or clear acrylic, you can't really use it to paint. Like if you want just have something clear, just a solid thing of glitter, you have to have an undercoat of the same color. So if you want to paint a sparkly fire, so you have to paint the matte red and orange and yellow before you can put the sparkles on it. Otherwise, you're just having a whole bunch of missed spaces and stuff. So it looks a lot better if you have an undercoat of the same color or maybe of a different color. Who knows? Because here I have black, but I'm using iridescent. Oh, I'm using the clear sparkles on the black, which I think looks best with black. Black looks better with the iridescence. Oh, look there! I could say it now. Yeah, and then I'm like, I can't see Voltorb. That was the whole point. I push them over, just so you can see him a little bit better, and he's not totally, I don't know, sparkleized. And you see his eyeballs. And then, yeah, that's it. He's all nice and sparkly and stuff. And oh God, I love how he shimmers in the light and stuff. And again, not the best, but also not the worst. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try something more complicated next time. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody!